Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. I'm joined today by East Coast Music Awards nominee Jordan, who is up for R&B Soul Recording of the Year for his album Red Eye. Welcome to Zoomies.
Thank you, Jenna. Thanks for having me.
That's my pleasure. So first off, care to introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yeah, Jordan Croucher, JRDN, No Vowels, from Halifax, Nova Scotia, singer-songwriter, and a lover of R&B.
Okay. Tell us a bit about your most recent release.
My most recent release coming up May 10th is it's called Call My Name. It has a little retro feel with like kind of a new age, kick to it. But yeah, no, it's great. It's called Call My Name, and it's about just giving your all to somebody, and and making that person be the one that you want them to call your name. You want to, what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's kind of like a little bit of a dancey vibe, but it still has a little sway to it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as I said, you're nominated for an ECMA award this year. Is this your first time being nominated?
You know what? I made a mistake on one of my other interviews. It's the second, but I forgot about the first nomination because it was back in 2006, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So I totally forgot. So this will be the second time I'm being nominated for an East Coast Music Award.
Okay. Are you performing anywhere during the festivities?
Yeah, there's a fan fest. I'm gonna be at the Garrison Brewery, doing a couple of sets there. There's fan fest. I'm gonna be performing at the award show for a few minutes, and also there's a club event as well that I'll be doing. And actually, the fan fest is gonna be cool because it's gonna be on Argyle Street, and they're blocking the street off, and
Oh,
it's gonna be an awesome time. Yeah,
okay,
if you
cool.
know anything about Halifax, Argyle's a poppin' street.
Yeah, I don't really know it, but
Yeah.
are there any specific events you're looking forward to check out?
um. Well, I used to play basketball, and I just got invited today to play in a celebrity game. So I'm excited to see who's gonna be playing from a lot of my peers in the art world, in the music world in Nova Scotia. I'm gonna just excited to see who's gonna be on that court.
So the next five questions are just some fun East Coast themed questions. So growing up, who was the first East Coast musician to catch your attention?
First East Coast musician to catch my attention. The first yeah, it was MCJ and Cool G. So it was a rap duo that that came out of Uniac Square, which was the new neighborhood that I moved into when I was 11 years old. So that was the first time and I never met them. I just saw them on Much Music, back then, and they had a really cool song called "So Listen," and it was really cool because I just fell in love with singing, and I saw these rappers, from my neighborhood, and my neighborhood was on TV, the new neighborhood that I moved into. So MCJ and Cool G was definitely the first East Coast artist that made me inspired me to do what I do, and then I end up years later working with one of the producers from the crew. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, what's your favorite tourist attraction on the East Coast?
This is a tough one. Favorite tourist attraction: the ocean.
Yeah,
The
definitely. I'm
ocean.
surprised no one else said that yet.
The ocean. That's what I mean. I live in Toronto, so that's the one thing I run to every summer is
Hmm.
the ocean. Missing that taste when you can taste the salt in the air, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that fresh
I
that
bet.
fresh ocean breeze. Yeah, the ocean.
What's your favorite East Coast food to enjoy?
Donairs and lobster donair, lobster donair, lobster donair. Can't eat
Yeah.
too many donairs. I can eat lobster all the time, so I guess I don't. And the East Coast donair. I mean, it's a Middle Eastern, you know, treat that was kind of like created in Halifax. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But I'd have to say man, I always do lobster donair. But okay, so let's say when I get married, the lobsters and donairs are gonna be at my wedding.
Okay.
So
If you
yeah.
could work with any fellow East Coast artist that you haven't already, who would you choose?
Ooh. Hmm. What East Coast artist? I've worked with a lot. Brett Matthews. I got the chance to pleasure to do some shows with him in Classified. Brett Matthews, I think, is a really, really amazing talent to come out of Cape Breton, and I want to work with him eventually. And we've done some shows together, and we're getting to know each other now. So hopefully that will happen in the future. But I think he has a great voice, and he plays that guitar so well. But Brett Matthews.
Okay. If you were to write a song about the East Coast, what would you title it?
Down Home.
Perfect. Okay, so that's it for the ECMA nominee edition of Zoomies. Thanks for joining me, and good luck at the awards.
Thank you, Jenna.